turned 30 this year. Oh.
I turned 32 this year. What do you say?
Cut the cameras. Hello and welcome to the very first episode of these Nuanced AF podcast. I'm Juan.
I'm Lex.
And we are two people, too sensitive to everything. You could say we are sensitive AF. Lex, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
I am as well. So, for the folks at home who may recognize us, friends, family, we have another podcast called Wandering that we do. This is going to be a little bit different from that, and we'll explain how in a little bit. But to those who don't know us, who are seeing us for the first time, I thought we could introduce each other. I'll start off by introducing Lex, my lovely partner, fiance.
Aww.
We've been together for almost 10 years. And
yeah, it's coming up.
It's coming up. Yeah. And I love you.
I love you too.
All right, some things about you. You like coffee.
Yes.
You like to read books.
Also true.
You love Avatar. You have an Avatar tattoo.
Yeah.
What are some other fun facts? You like musicals.
Mm-hmm.
We share a love for musicals together.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And
one of our many common interests.
Yes. What's your favorite musical?
Ever? Or just
you know
right
mine. Could you
maybe Rent?
Rent? Okay.
Yeah, that would be like
a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yours is The Wedding Singer, so.
The Wedding Singer, yep. It's got a lot of sentimental value. I did that.
That has not changed.
That has not changed.
Yeah,
I don't think that will change.
Yeah.
I love all the new musicals. Hamilton's great.
Hamilton's definitely top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But Wedding Singer has too much sentimental value to me because I did it my high school year. That was our high school musical, and I just loved it. Lots of great memories. Let me think. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I think that covers most of it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Part.
My turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Who am I? Tell the folks who I am.
This is all in one. No.
Yep.
That's what he would say anyway.
Yep. That is my online persona, my brand, if you will. I run a channel called All in One. I do mainly esports stuff, but I'm a lot more than that. I'm quite literally an all-in-one person. I have many different facets, which I'm sure Lex is about to tell you right now.
Well, your favorite sport is volleyball.
Yes, love to play volleyball.
Literally your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
You love video games, Halo specifically.
Specifically Halo,
yeah, specifically Halo. That's like what you spend most of your time doing. If you're not editing something, you're playing video games or you're playing volleyball.
Yeah.
That's like the main, or like creating something like this right now. You're creating this. So
yes, I'm. If there's one word I identify with most as far as like occupation wise, that's creator.
Yeah, creator, creative. Yeah, that's pretty general. You like coffee, but you like sweet coffee, mostly
sweet,
chocolate.
Iced.
Yeah, sweet and iced.
Can be chocolate. Sometimes I'm in the mood for caramely stuff.
Yeah, sometimes. His dad has been convincing him for centuries to have hot coffee. It will never happen.
Drinking some good coffee right now.
Yeah,
Shout out to Cafe Brew.
It's cute. It's pretty good.
Got an iced mocha.
Yeah. I got an iced white mocha with like toasted coconut, which is pretty yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure I added hazelnut to mine and liquid cane sugar.
Well, that sounds good. Sounds like you.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
And foam. Cold foam.
Of course, cold foam.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally. Favorite color is red.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My favorite color is green.
Mm-hmm.
We're Christmas.
Like a light sage green, right?
It goes back and forth.
It goes back and forth
between
right.
like a forest green and like a sage
green.
Just green, period.
Yeah.
Used to be lime green when I was like a teenager. I loved lime green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You love Italian food?
I do. Get me a get me a well, I was gonna say chicken Alfredo, but I know that's not the most authentically Italian.
It doesn't have to be like super authentic.
Yeah.
You can just like American Italian food or whatever.
I do.
Yeah.
I love cannolis. Oh my God, get me a good cannoli.
Yeah, like that's a good dessert for you. Cannoli cake.
Yeah.
Regular cannolis. Just.
You, on the other hand, you like Mexican food.
Oh yeah, Mexican's like my top, probably like top tier.
Do you have a favorite like form? Like burrito, taco, quesadilla, tacos.
Yeah. I'm not a big taco person generally, but like if it's an authentic or more-ish authentic Mexican taco.
Okay, so no Taco Bell.
No, thank you. Like Taco Bell is good for if you want something like Taco Bell, sure. Like I'm not hating on Taco Bell.
Yeah, no
but
no Doritos, Logos, tacos.
Oh, I do like those.
Yeah, those are great.
Those are really good.
That should be mainstream.
But it's like Taco Bell is like its own vibe, you know?
Yeah.
It's like not like if you're craving Mexican food, you don't go to Taco Bell.
Yeah, it's like Chipotle, its own thing. It's like it is Mexican food, but it's it is, but and it isn't.
Exactly. Yeah, it's inspired by, but
inspired
it's
by.
not
Yeah,
super
that's
authentic.
a good way to put it.
Yeah, exactly. Which is fine. It's its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? I'm trying to think of what else.
I think that's a good little taste.
Yeah, it's a good taste
of like who we
the
are.
Vibe. Yeah.
And as the show goes on, like you'll find out more. Like you'll be able to like deduce more from just our conversations that we have. So let me talk about what this podcast is going to be about and like how it's going to be different from if you know us from Wandering. We're going to be giving our takes on pretty much everything from funny TikToks to more deeper like moral dilemmas, specifically on or from I should say Am I the Asshole subreddits, things like that, because those make for great podcast bits. How it's going to be different from Wandering. The first things first, Wandering is audio only, and as you can see, we are live on camera in color. And we're going to try to keep this to strictly an hour. I know sometimes we can go on for 3-4 hours on Wandering. So
this is going to be a bit more pinched.
Yeah. I'll try to be a little bit more structured with this. Just so that we're able to maintain some sort of like weekly consistency. That's the goal, at least. And one of the main differences is when I was first telling you that I wanted to start this is we are going to be upfront and honest about how we want to monetize this.
Try to anyway.
Yeah. Eventually, we want to do this. Hope to do this full time. But for right now, we are trying to fund our wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, folks. Anyone got married lately?
It's expensive.
It's expensive AF.
It is. As someone who
like
is
even more than me. Like you've like looked into like a lot of that stuff like way more than me, and I'm just like, first of all, the engagement ring I got you, like, man. That was a pretty chunk.
Yeah, but you also knew that was going to be expensive.
Yeah,
because engagement rings are expensive.
Yeah.
Like that's like.
Yeah, I'm not complaining or anything. Yeah, I'm just
dropping.
The only thing I'm complaining about it was like I was done with all the where's the ring jokes. Like I'm just like I'm gonna. Just you wait.
We always joke that that's the reason he proposed, but like that's not actually the reason.
Yeah, obviously that's not the only reason.
Not the only reason, but it was a part of it. You were just like, I'm so done.
Yeah.
I'm over it. Because it wasn't just me being like, hello. It was like other people. Other people would be like,
oh yeah,
so
like,
when are you? Like Juan's getting it from like all corners, being like, what is going on?
I'm tired of being the punching bag.
Yeah, it got pretty bad there. Like,
nah. It did, but like nothing. That's nothing in comparison to like that. I actually do want to be with you forever.
Yeah, I do. That's very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. So we are hoping to fund our wedding. I'm going to talk about towards the end how you can support us. There are freeways. There are direct ways. We'll get into that towards the end. So, anything else you want to add before we get into things?
No, I think I'm good.
I'll add one thing.
Sure.
We are both, well, you more than me a little bit, Swifties.
Oh,
we
yeah.
are fans of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So, I know half of you already probably clicked away.
Fair enough.
But the other half,
not for everybody.
you are locked in. I just know that's how the world is. But,
true.
You know, if Taylor Swift isn't your taste, that's fine. I totally respect it. We love her.
Yeah.
We love,
Love
her
music.
work, her music.
Yeah.
She's very intertwined, kind of, with our relationship.
Yeah, specific. Well, in a few ways, more than one.
Yeah, more than one way.
More than one way. Kind of integral in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
To our relationship, like not just us getting together, but also just we got engaged at a Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah,
like
I proposed to her at the Eras tour. Or really, I should say outside the Eras tour because we couldn't get tickets.
Yeah, we tried.
Fuck you, Ticketmaster.
It was expensive, and then it was so hard to like even get tickets.
Yeah,
like,
to get tickets at face value like was a fight, and then like I needed like the reselling like places like
that was hard. That
you're
sucked.
dropping at least $1,000.
Yeah, and I never regretted not going to 1989 so fast. Like,
oh yeah, when tickets were like $300 and we were contemplating.
And we were like, oh, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Because like we were broke college students at the time.
Yeah.
So we couldn't do it then, and then we couldn't do it years later either. Because it was like $1,000 at that point.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Let me take a step back real quick and also address a little bit of an elephant in the room. Yeah, we are recording in our car.
Yeah, we are.
I wish we had a studio to record in. Unfortunately, we live in a studio apartment.
Yeah.
So space is a little tight.
Mm-hmm.
Things aren't always the cleanest, the tidiest. So, acoustic-wise, a car ain't bad. That's what I learned in one of my sound classes in college. You're going to see us in a car most likely. Hopefully in like a few years, maybe we'll have a space to record. If you're watching this in the future and it's been a few years, we're still in the car, you can look back and be like, wow, you guys made it nowhere.
Sometimes
look how far you haven't come.
Sometimes that's how things go.
Hey. Yeah. We're all on a different journey.
You can't win them all.
You can't win them all. We go at our own pace, so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And like it would be nice to like monetize this, but at the end of the day, like this is just kind of like also fun and creative and.
That's true. We want to keep this fun because like once you lose that, I've learned that like it.
What are you doing it for?
Yeah. Exactly. So we're gonna try to keep this fun and try to keep this, in the spirit of who we are as people, and like I said, like we want to kind of grow and like challenge our emotional intelligence with these kinds of conversations. We have them all the time off screen, off camera, and in my humble opinion, I think we're pretty smart people. I think we put a lot of thought and energy into like caring about things, about other people, and I think we provide value in sharing our opinions, because that's the thing about like the internet. Like everyone has an opinion, and like
as they should,
as they're entitled to.
Like everyone has
opinions. Sometimes I get weird about like sharing mine because I'm just like, do we really need another opinion on the internet? But
another voice, yeah.
Something that I keep coming back to is like, if we can help someone, like if we can, because like I'm someone who I look for other opinions to help form mine, not necessarily like copy someone's opinion, but like
to see where you stand on things.
Yeah, to like find like the average and like where I naturally gravitate towards.
Yeah, like that kind of helps you form like your own opinion on things because you're seeking out others and then being like, okay, do I lean more this way? Do I lean more that way?
Yeah. Like, is their opinion based on like factual things? Is it based on like good logic, reasoning? Good? Is it empathetic?
Yeah.
Or is it just based on like rage, revenge, vengeance?
Yeah, just being like overly frustrated
Yeah.
by things. Yeah. And like like you're allowed to like have whatever opinion you have. But like other people are also allowed to think like not agree like with your opinion. So
yeah.
yeah.
You're allowed to an opinion just like I'm allowed to have an opinion on your opinion.
Yeah.
So
And that can just keep going. Like
exactly.
forever.
Exactly.
So, you know.
All right, back to Taylor Swift, the most important thing ever. No, so hopefully, fingers crossed, when you're seeing this or when I'm uploading it, is going to be on the day she drops her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, October 3rd. And that's because that, coincidentally, one of the many ways we're intertwined with Taylor Swift is our anniversary, but not just our anniversary. Which one is it, Lex?
Our 10-year anniversary.
10-year anniversary.
We've been together 10 years on October 3rd. It's crazy.
Old. I turned 30 this year. Ooh.
I turned 32 this year. What are you saying?
Cut the cameras. No.
What are you saying? What? Are you
I'm saying you're young and I'm old.
I don't think that's what you're saying.
If there's no episode next week, you know what happened.
Well, you know.
But yeah, all right. Back to Taylor Swift. Change the subject real quick. Or no, get back on track really. Let's talk about her. She recently got engaged. She's dropping a new album.
Yeah.
How we feeling?
Oh, I love the new album always. I feel like the engagement's not a surprise.
Yeah, you kind of felt it coming. You just didn't. The surprise was like when.
Yeah, it was more
not
when.
Like if.
Yeah, you kind of saw that coming a little bit. Like at least if you were following her, I think it might have been a surprise. Like if you weren't really like following what she was doing, but like she drops hints. She does that. I'm not really all that surprised.
Yeah. What was that thing we talked about yesterday? And I sighed about it. And you're like, I want to hear what that sigh was about.
Oh,
I remember. You had shown me something that like someone was afraid that they weren't going to be able to relate to her music anymore because she's engaged.
Yeah.
And like going to be married soon.
Yeah, that she can't relate or that they can't relate. I can't remember if it was like what their gender expression was, but yeah, they were worried that they couldn't relate to Taylor or won't be able to relate to Taylor once she's married and like she's writing songs about that. Yeah. And you sighed very heavily.
Okay, I'll explain that big sigh right now. So I totally get it if you were relating to her music because it was almost reflective of your own life. I totally get that. That's totally valid and there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like again, in my humble opinion, I have a level of empathy where like, even if it's not something I directly one-to-one relate to, I can still like try to put myself in their shoes, I guess in this instance, Taylor's shoes, to, I don't know, try to imagine that vicariously.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair. I think it depends on like who you are as a person, how you enjoy things, how you enjoy her music specifically. Like, I feel like that's very important. That's not something that really ever crossed my mind, but I can say it's crossed others because I've had discussions with friends like that where they're like, oh, certain albums they can't really relate to because of like certain themes kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough. I like all of Taylor's stuff. There's not been a single album I'm like super mid on. But that's also just like me. I feel like everyone's entitled to feeling the way they feel about that.
Yeah. Because like you've been following her since the beginning, right?
Yeah. Since her very first single. Yeah. I have loved her the entire time.
Was her first single "Teardrops on My Guitar"?
I think it.
Because that was the first song I heard of hers.
Teardrops was like one of the ones that was like real big, but it was. I think that was a single. but so was Tim McGraw, I'm pretty sure. I think that was her breakout. I think Tim
Her
McGraw,
first song was a song called Tim McGraw.
I think it was like I think Tim McGraw was the breakout song. I could be wrong about that, but I heard those almost at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Teardrops was like really, really big. And then Tim McGraw was also very, very big. I remember hearing those on the radio really consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were super good. But I don't know. I think that's an interesting topic that, people feel like they can or cannot relate to her based on, I guess, like just, her getting married. I don't know. I feel like that's interesting just because it's...
Yeah, I get the fear. I don't know. I just think Taylor Swift is very versatile.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
All her songs won't... First of all, anyone who says, "Oh, she only sings about love and like breakups and boys and whatnot," that's not true.
That's not true, and also there's nothing wrong with that if she did.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong with just singing about that stuff.
How many men just sing about love and sex and
women,
drugs
and women too?
women.
Like it's just like, I'm sorry, you're singing about the human experience. What do you mean?
Yeah.
That's fine. Like that's a normal artist situation. I don't know.
I think there's a little bit of maybe internalized misogyny at play where like they're trying to like really downplay any woman's success, maybe insinuating that she's a one-trick pony in that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like that's true. I feel like too, a lot of Taylor Swift stuff is she's more of a writer than she is like not necessarily more of a writer than a musician, but like a lot of her stuff is very well written, and I feel like a lot of people would be like, "Oh, how are Taylor Swift songs well written?" But then like there's a lot of literary devices that she uses like in her music.
Yeah,
I'm quite literally reading a book about that. Like
people write books, people teach courses.
Literally the person that I'm reading, like her book, she teaches a whole course on this. So I'm like over here being like, whoa, like I already knew that stuff, but it's also someone has literally made a whole course about Taylor Swift and her music and how they're more like poems than they are lyrics. Like it's wild. It's like, oh my God. But yeah, I don't know. Taylor Swift is great and impressive. I think. Yeah.
And even if her songs, like the one that people point out most is "Shake It Off," even though that's not the most like poetic song, that song isn't meant to be that.
Yeah, not every song needs to be like, oh, this epic thing.
Yeah, a song can just be like fun, like dance, poppy vibes.
I feel like you kind of need that, like in a, like really with anything.
You need that diversity. That sort of range, versatility.
Yeah, the range, the versatility. Yeah, and like something light to counteract some of the serious, like. Because
people like what they like, and was it you that was saying that like? You just need to find the right song to get hooked on the Taylor Swift.
I mean, people say that about a lot of things, but I feel like I that's definitely not just me saying that either. I've heard a lot of people say that about Taylor Swift, that you just need the right song.
Yeah.
But there have been a lot of friends that I've had that they hated Taylor Swift, and then I showed them like one song that they really fell in love with, and it was that was it. They loved Taylor Swift after that. They just listened to the whole thing. Mm-hmm. So all of her like discography. And sometimes it's just you need to find something you vibe with. I feel like that's true for a lot of artists. Yeah.
For all the Tay haters out there, sorry to put you through that. Hopefully you stayed through, and now you're back. We're going to be changing subjects here, but kind of circling back to something we talked about. Mm-hmm. And that's coffee. We love coffee. Well, I really just like iced coffee, cold brews.
That still counts.
Yeah.
You're still allowed to
even
say
if it's like
coffee.
Also really sweet.
You're allowed to have your preferences.
Thank you. So, I have this article, post. I don't know what do you call it on Reddit?
Posts.
Post.
Yeah, posts.
Sorry, I'm not too huge into Reddit.
He's not a Redditor.
She's more the Redditor than I am.
Yeah, he doesn't do Reddit.
But maybe that'll change throughout this show.
Possible.
But I have this from r/confessions.
Okay.
It's called Confession. I accidentally hacked my way into unlimited coffee for a year.
Oh, damn. Okay.
All right. And
Right.
the OP, right? That's a Reddit term. Original poster, right?
Yeah. No, it's a lot
OP says, I've been dying to post it somewhere, and now that the guilt has worn off, I feel safe enough to post it here. Last year in April, I put an order in on a coffee store website for a bag of coffee for myself and another bag for my friend's birthday. The total came out to about 40, I think that's euros.
Pounds.
And shipping was £8. I'm sorry if I'm messing up that money symbol. Dumb American here. Fast forward a few weeks. I asked for an update on the order as I hadn't received a dispatch email, and then they respond telling me that they're out of stock on one of the bags, and they sent me a code to use on their site for about £20 instead of a refund. I emailed back asking for a refund and also for the shipping costs, as I wouldn't have paid the shipping if it was just that one item. They refused to process a refund for the shipping, but sent me a refund for the item. A few weeks go by, and I see the site has restocked some products and are offering a free shipping promo. I have a look around and then realize I never tried that code out. To my surprise, it was still active. I got myself a free bag of coffee on top of my refund and free shipping with it. Was feeling pretty elated about it. Fast forward a few weeks again, I see there's another free shipping promo and decide to pick myself up another bag. I then wondered if that code was made single use. It wasn't.
Okay.
And lo and behold, for months, when they ran a free shipping promo, I took advantage and made sure to stock up on not only bags of coffee, but their merchandise. Grabbed myself some matcha, an electric whisk, a messenger bag,
Oh, wow.
coffee cups, you name it.
Oh my
I
God.
had it.
So many things.
This ran on until February this year, until I got 12 bags of coffee, each priced at about £20, alongside all of the other merchandise on their store. I was expecting them to catch on eventually, but had no idea how long I had, so I strategically placed out my orders just enough to not raise suspicion, but also enough to take full advantage of this. I'll probably never get this lucky again, but I just wanted to share this. 2024 was truly the
funny.
year of coffee for me.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Like, kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's a wild story.
Like,
But like,
hey, I can't get mad at that.
yeah. I mean, is this a small business? Does it say
Oh, yeah, in the comments say it was not a small business.
Oh, okay.
It was like a bigger chain,
bigger
so
chain? Okay. Well,
you don't have to feel too bad.
yeah. Like if it was a small business, yeah, I could see how you would maybe feel bad about that. But like, I kind of like my opinion on that would very much be like, yeah, maybe you don't take advantage, but also like at the same time, if they didn't make it single use, that seems like an oversight.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a little slip up on their part.
Yeah, and I mean, it kind of makes up for any of the stuff that like was a frustration for the person like prior to that. So I feel like that's, I don't know, you're getting your just desserts in that way, like getting more out of it than I guess they were anticipating probably.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, if it still works and you're still shopping there, I mean, they're still like, well, I guess it was $20, right, or something, 20 euros.
£20.
I'm sure they were still spending money
Yeah.
at points because if they were getting cups and stuff, it's probably more expensive. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think about that?
I think it's genius. I can see myself doing that.
You're saying you're gonna work the system?
Well, lots of things would have to line up, but
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like that's, I mean, if it's still working, like, go for it, I guess. Like,
yeah.
because it is kind of weird that it wasn't single use, like, especially if it was a big chain. Like, I find that's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I could see a smaller business making that mistake, maybe, but then like a big chain, like making that, I don't know, that seems weird.
Yeah.
Like, oversight for sure.
Yeah. And I think they were strategic too by not doing it too often, to where like it would be
Raising
suspicious.
suspicion. Yeah.
But
yeah.
yeah, I think they found a good hack,
Yeah, it's definitely a hack
and
for
like
sure.
obviously it didn't last forever.
Yeah, exactly.
It stopped eventually, but
But they got their money's worth, certainly.
and then some.
Yeah, and then some. So, I mean, you know, maybe in a weird way that created a really good experience for them with this business, like in a roundabout way.
Yeah. Hey, you
Like-
kept a customer.
Yeah, I mean, because they obviously spent money. I mean, I'm sure they were losing money too with the 20 off, but they were buying, you know, they said they bought a matcha whisk and they bought like cups and stuff and more coffee. Like, I'm sure that totaled up to more than the 20 like
Yeah.
off. So I don't know. That kind of was like incentivizing them to buy from them specifically. So in a roundabout way, yeah, they still got business.
Yeah.
It's weird.
All right. So let's move on to the main meat of the show, the Am I the Asshole posts from Reddit. Starting off with, am I the asshole for not wanting my 4-year-old daughter to join a soccer team simply because I don't want to get up early every Saturday?
Okay.
My husband has said he thinks I'm being selfish, and I am, but I am being strategic here. I'm a mom of 2, 4 and under. So I think 2 kids, both of them 4 and under.
Yeah.
Currently 5 months pregnant. Okay, so like a third on the way. I'm a kindergarten teacher, and I have narcolepsy. So needless to say, I'm tired all the time. Saturday is the one day in my week where there are no set plans, and I like it that way. Why do I need to ruin the one day I get to choose what I want to do just so my 4-year-old, who probably won't know what she is missing, can go play a sport she probably isn't ready to play anyway? She has years to pick a hobby/extracurricular. I just don't see the point right now other than to stress me out even more than I already am. Point blank, I'm just tired and don't want to, so I can't even say it's not selfish, but we are allowed to be selfish on some things, and I feel justified because I'm at my personal capacity. My husband won't even be able to help with every game because he sometimes works weekends, so I'm not interested in putting my kids in sports right now because I will likely flake on those days he works. Also, we live in a very hot state. I have zero interest in spending more time outside than I have to. My husband's reasoning is he wants her to be athletic and mostly that she will make friends and have fun socializing. I'd rather help her socialize through play dates and not a weekly commitment to be on a team. My in-laws have made it clear that they agree that it would be good for her and I'm being unfair. My family thinks it's not that important right now at 4, but says she would have fun. So, what do you think? Am I the asshole?
I don't think she's the asshole.
I don't think so either.
No.
Like, I have a lot of sympathy for mothers.
Yeah, I think that the expectation is maybe a bit too high. That she like the load is a little bit more on her. It seems, at least for this particular thing.
Like, I get it sucks that like the husband works on the weekend, so he
Yeah.
probably can't help all the time with that.
Yeah, like
That's
that's
tough.
That's fair enough, but it's also a good reason to not do it because if like both parents can't be like present and be like helping, I think that like maybe this isn't the time in their life. It's not to say that she can't ever do it. It's just to say like right now it's not a good time.
And then the whole narcolepsy thing.
That's another
That
wrench.
throws such
yeah,
a big wrench in it.
That's
like,
a wrench. I mean, like, yeah, you can manage with medication and such, but, depending on where you are with that, that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, like, I think that's, definitely something to consider. And I don't know, like, I wouldn't say that, like, she's the asshole at all for that one. I think she's just, like, a mom, and she's stretched kind of thin. That's what it sounds like. I feel like a lot of moms feel that way.
Yeah. When I first read this, I was thinking maybe it was like a single mom situation, and I'm just like, oh, that's even harder.
Yeah.
But looks like the dad is still in the picture. She did post an update. My daughter has been enrolled in soccer. Believe it or not, I actually have a very supportive village, including my in-laws and husband. Maybe I'm selfish, but it is because I know if I burn out, I will not be a good mother, teacher, wife, or person. Everyone needs rest and time for themselves. If that makes me selfish, then oh well, I'm unashamedly selfish. I love my children more than anything in the world, but I have needs too, and they need to understand others have needs as well. It's a good thing to say no sometimes. I also clean house and Saturdays. I also clean house and Saturdays and know of if I get up and leave the house early, I will find other things in town to do and never come home to clean. My children need a clean home to live in more than extracurricular activities. However, I'm willing to give this a try and will continue letting her do soccer if she likes it and if it works for the whole family.
I think
So they're at least trying it.
Yeah, that's like, a good maybe middle ground to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think that like I don't I don't think she's selfish at all, really. I think that that's self-awareness.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
her being like
there's a line between like if you have kids, but like you were not, you definitely weren't ready to have kids, and like you probably shouldn't have because there's still things that you want to do, and now like you're being selfish and not giving attention to them. This is not that.
Yeah, she's not like not prioritizing her children. She's just saying that like, hey, this may not work for our lives right now.
Yeah.
Like she's not being like, oh, my kids are terrible, I hate them. Like, she's not like going off on her kids, and she's not even going off on her husband or even her in-laws. She's just being like, yeah, I don't know if for me this is gonna like be a thing, especially since like she said she cleans the house on Saturdays.
Yeah.
So that makes me think that like, okay, well, maybe there's not a lot of time during the week for her to be doing that. Like that is a project for sure, to be cleaning, especially when you have small children like she does. So I think that, yeah, that's also an important thing. Like, I've said this to you before, like kind of recently, but it's like if you don't take care of the mother can't take care of the children, and can't take care of, not only can't take, because like your partner as like, if they are a woman, they don't need to take care of like their other partner, but like there is like some level of like care within the relationship. Like if you're not taking care of like the parent, they can't, it just falls down. It's a domino effect.
Yeah.
Like it's not good.
It's like a reverse catch-22.
Yeah, it's like they're even saying that they're like, oh, I don't become a good person when I don't take care of myself. Well, it's like,
yeah, you're right. That's very self-aware.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, yeah, like that's pretty logical. Like,
Yeah.
like that. It's like you're trying to fix something before it occurs, and I think that that's a lot of self-awareness.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's ultimately a good thing in a parent. I think.
That's a great thing, and I feel like too many parents lose themselves and like fully immerse themselves in the role of being a parent, which sounds selfless, but if you lose yourself as a parent, like you lose like your own identity. Like, there will come a time where like your kids are out of the house, they're grown, and now you have to figure out who you are again.
Yeah. I feel like you have to do that multiple times throughout your life.
That's true.
Like figuring out who you are.
Yeah.
Because becoming a parent changes you as a person.
Yeah.
Like fundamentally. But also I feel like that happens multiple times, like as your kids grow as well. Like you have to find yourself. But some people don't ever do that. Some people don't ever put in that work to like find themselves.
Yeah.
Or like were so young when they had kids, they never really had the chance to, and then they never ever did it ever. So I don't know. I think that that's also important to note that like this person, I don't know how old they are. Does it say how old they are?
I don't think so.
No, sometimes they say how old they are. But regardless of that, like they still have, they attribute some self-awareness here that, there should be like some taking care of themselves. Like they need some self-care. Like this is just a snapshot obviously of their life, but in this like small snapshot, it doesn't seem like they're being like unfair.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think they're being very fair to themselves. They're being very self-aware. And in turn that will, be a good thing for the kid. And it doesn't say if like the kid's like super, super interested in soccer.
Yeah, it really just kind of goes into like the kid's interested, but it seems like the in-laws and the father are more like, oh, you should go do something active or something. Like,
yeah,
that seems like the vibe. More like,
yeah,
not that the kid is like, oh, I love soccer. Like if they were like, oh, I love it, I want to be like the next insert famous soccer person here. I don't know anything about soccer. Like then cool. Like, support your kid's passions. Totally get it. But like the mom isn't saying that the kid is doing that. They're saying that the father and the grandparents are like, go out and play soccer or something. Like,
we want you to be athletic.
Yeah, we want you to be athletic. Just watch. This is going to be like the most non-interested, unathletic child. Does not want to be active. Like the kid does not want to do it. Obviously, we don't know, but
yeah, like
the kid's probably more like, or could be more like, oh, I want to do something else, like with my time. That would be sad. But maybe the kid will enjoy soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they enjoy it, because that would be sad if they didn't. And then the mom went through all this effort.
I know. Yeah.
And it's like, like trying.
You just never know the outcome.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, best of luck to you, kid.
And the mom.
And the mom.
Yeah, and the mom.
Yeah, obviously the mom.
Really, the whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this next one you saw, you kind of laughed at, a little bit more lighthearted. Am I the asshole for eating a donut?
Well, because it was such a random title. I was like, what? What do you mean?
And that's why I'm just like, oh, what is this?
Did you steal someone's donut?
So here it is. I've worked in an office for about a year and a half at this point. Another girl started working there a few months ago. She's been great, and we refer to each other as work sisters. Anyway, every Friday, the company treats us to donuts from this local bakery. They're awesome. It was a Friday, as you'd guess. Some point in the afternoon, a different coworker, we'll call him Hubert, comes to my desk.
Hubert.
I know, that's a little bit of a random name to
That
just
is a
throw out.
random name.
Maybe his name is actually Hubert, but they're saying we'll just call him Hubert to appear anonymous, but
That's funny.
that's that motherfucker's name. We'll call him Hubert. He comes to my desk. Donuts are going quick. Better grab one. So, of course, I do. Hubert and I head off grabbing the last two. As we finish them, work sister makes her way in. None left? She asks. I explain there were only two when we got there. She explains Hubert already had one, and I should have told him that she hadn't had one. I wasn't aware she hadn't had one, nor was I aware he had one. I said sorry, but she was giving me the cold shoulder the rest of the day. I thought she was being ridiculous until a mutual friend sided with her and said I should have at least asked, am I the asshole?
No. I wouldn't say you're an asshole.
I was looking through some of the comments. It's almost unanimous. Like, no, not
No.
the asshole.
No, I don't think so. I mean, like, would it have been a nice gesture to maybe, like, cut it in half and give her half and be like, oh, haha, Hubert ate one or whatever? Maybe, but even that I don't think is, like, necessary.
Yeah. Wait, I think the first comment made me laugh. Why is she upset with you and not Hubert the donut hog?
Honestly, right?
Yeah, like, you got two, motherfucker? You were the one that said they're going fast. Motherfucker, it was you that was making them go fast. What the fuck?
That's funny. Yeah.
Hubert.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the friend is kind of silly for getting mad. Like, that would have been more of like a, yo, why he eat all the donuts vibe? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Like, what the
Like-
hell?
Like, dude, what? Like, that's not cool. Like, and like, do we know that Hubert was eating all the donuts? Like, do we know
well,
that?
apparently her work sister claimed that he had already had one. How
Okay.
she knew that isn't clear, but
Yeah.
so
Well,
maybe she
did he have
is wrong.
one or did he have many? Like,
They said
That's-
he already
that's different.
had one.
Okay. So
we're just speculating that he had more.
Yeah. So we're just assuming that he had more. But okay, going on the assumption. But either way, like, no, she's not. She's fine. Like, the work sister, I'm just like, why are you mad at her? I would be like, why are you mad at me? Like, why? Like, what? I don't know. But that seems weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this clear-cut case, not the asshole.
Yeah, definitely not. Like,
Girl, have that donut.
yeah, eat the donut
And that
don't,
work sister,
Don't feel guilty.
red flag.
Don't feel guilty about that. Like, I'm just gonna chalk it up to the work sister was having a bad day or something.
Yeah, that could have been it.
Yeah, because like, dude, why are you blaming her for like not? She doesn't even have to save you a donut.
And you're giving a cold shoulder over a donut.
over a donut. Yeah, that's really weird. Like, I get being like a little salty you
Like,
didn't get one.
Yeah,
but
is the donut the highlight of your week? If it is, I'm sorry.
yeah, if it is, I'm sorry, bro. Like, maybe buy yourself a donut when you leave work or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Clearly, you need some fun times or something.
Yeah. Maybe that's a nice little extending of the olive branch if, like,
Buy her a donut.
Yeah, buy her a donut.
Or like next time you see her, buy her a donut.
yeah.
Like, just be like,
Buy her
"Here you go."
two.
Or buy her like a treat or something she likes.
Mm-hmm.
And then like maybe that's. But like the fact that she was like a little upset over the donut is kind of silly. Like,
Yeah.
like why is that such a big problem to
Yeah.
you?
Maybe team up with her to steal some food from Hubert. He's the real villain in the story.
if he was actually eating all of them, that would have been hysterical. If he was like, oh, the donuts are going fast, and he's the one eating them. Like,
Yeah.
like, my guy, what are you doing? Like, you just called yourself out. Like, can you imagine? That would be wild if that was true. It's like, dude, what?
All right. Well, I think we should, we've done one serious, one kind of not serious. Am I the asshole? And I think for this first episode, I think, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should move on to the sort of last segment I have here, which is called TikTok, where I show you a few TikToks. I'll have you just react to them.
Okay.
And also, it's not always going to be me showing you stuff. Like, if you want to show me
New
something
stuff.
and you're like, oh, I want to save this for the podcast,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Cool.
Feel free to. All right, so this one is called I Dated a Guy with No Legs.
Okay.
No legs one time. And the funny part is that, like, I didn't even realize that he had no legs because we dated for, like, maybe 3 months. And I had met him online, none of his pictures, like, he wasn't in a wheelchair, okay? So he had, like, no pictures, like, showing it. But anyways, we dated during the winter, so he was always wearing pants. Like, he had, like, from, like, the knee down, it was, like, cut off from the knees on both. But he had prosthetic legs, but I didn't even realize it because we dated during the winter.
Mm-hmm.
And he was always wearing pants. But, like, I was just thinking about it because, like, I used to make fun of the way he walked because he did walk funny.
No.
He had prosthetics, but I didn't know he had
Yeah, you
prosthetics
didn't
at the
know,
time, so I
but-
was, like, always making fun of the way he walked. Like,
Not
I would, like,
bad.
copy him and, like, be funny or whatever. But, yeah, the way that I found out is, like, we went to, like, go, like, hook up or whatever. And that's whenever I realized. And, like, honestly, like, I was shocked, but I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna say anything.
Fair
And,
enough.
like, while we were, like, doing the thing, it, like, flew off. Like, one of them, like, fell off. And I was just, like, sitting there, like, I mean, are you, like, do you need to put that back on? But, I mean, he just left it. He was like, no, it's fine. Just leave it.
Loki, really,
And then
that
there
would
was
be kind of
this one
funny.
time where I,
Like,
snuck him in my room because I was, like, really young at this time. So I, like, snuck him in my room whenever I was living with my parents. And they, like, heard something, so they
Oh
were,
my
like, coming down the hall. And there was,
God.
like, nowhere. Like, at the
So
time, there was, like,
awkward.
nowhere for him to hide. So he had to jump back out the window, but, like, he had taken his prosthetic legs off. So he
Wait,
had to
so
jump
the
out my
legs
window,
are just
like,
there?
legless, and then I, like, just threw, like, the legs out the
this
window
is a
behind
TV
him.
show moment.
And then, like,
This-
yeah. I wonder how he's doing now. But yeah, I was thinking I was gonna
Imagine
make this like, a
yeeting
series
this
of,
guy's
like,
leg out the window.
a variety.
I mean,
But yeah, that's my story.
my only criticism there is, sir, why didn't you tell her before you were getting in bed with her? Like,
Yeah, at
That's,
that
like,
point,
my
I
only
think you need
criticism.
to have one conversation
yes.
before that.
Yeah, because, like,
Don't let her find out.
I think that'll affect things. Like,
Yeah.
you know? Like, and then his freaking leg flies off. That's so funny.
That would be traumatizing to some people. If you
that
just
would
saw it,
be
you'd be like,
traumatizing to some people.
ah!
But also, like, I probably would lose my shit. I would, like, cry
She
laughing.
may-
Like, I would be like, I'm so sorry.
She made fun of the way he walked.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw it. She said she used to copy him.
That's,
Like, no!
that's like messed up, but like she doesn't know. So it's like, okay, I kind of
Yeah,
get it
it's
how
like-
that could be cute, but
It's messed up, but it's forgivable because you
It's-
didn't,
yeah,
you didn't know. You
yeah.
didn't know.
like she wouldn't have done that if like she knew.
Yeah.
But like, why did he tell her? Like, I get not telling maybe someone right away, but like
Yeah.
when you're going to sleep with them,
yeah.
tell them.
Yeah, that's neat to know
That's
information.
important.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's like, and like what got me was really that like, oh, we're like literally, you know, in the moment, and then like his leg flies off. Like, what's comedy? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It flew off.
It's one thing to fall off. It's another thing to fly
Yeah, that's how she
off.
described it too. Like
Yeah. She said it flew off.
Like-
so like
that's giving like
you're like, what the fuck?
exactly.
What is
like,
that?
And then it got worse with the we threw it out the window. Like, oh my god. that was pretty good.
Yeah, he had to jump out the window legless. She had to
Legless.
throw out the legs with him.
This
out
man was
the
having a
window.
rough day.
This man's life is interesting.
And then she doesn't even go into like, I guess maybe she didn't even get this information. Like, how did he lose his legs? Like, what
no,
happened?
That's a mystery.
Like,
That
he obviously has prosthetics, so it's
Yeah.
like, which I get. Like, I get her not knowing because like, oh, he's wearing long pants, he's wearing prosthetics, but then I'm also like, were there not any point where you were inside? Like, did he not take off his shoes? Like, I don't know. There's lots of questions I have.
Oh yeah, the shoes.
The shoes,
thing.
yeah,
He must have kept them on.
He must have kept them on, yeah. Which, like, maybe isn't too weird. Like, not everybody takes off shoes in the house. Like, I get that. But then it's also like you go to like sleep with someone, and then you're like, what? You like don't tell them that. Like, it's a pretty important thing, like in your life. Like, I don't know. Or that like this experience may not be like other experiences you've had. Like, perhaps
this is a unique experience.
Perhaps tell them.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah. Perhaps tell them. Oh man, that was wild. Like, that was a wild ride. I did not think that was gonna go where it went. Like, I thought this was just gonna be like, oh, I dated a man. Like, I thought it might have been like the beginning part where it was like, oh yeah, I didn't know, and then like I thought it was gonna be like a joke or something where he like pulled off his leg because like she kept making jokes.
Yeah.
Like, so I thought it was gonna be like, oh, he pulled off his like prosthetic or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I thought it was gonna be. Not like, oh, we were about to have sex and like his leg just flies off. Like, what? What do you mean? Like, that's crazy. I would have been like, what happened?
Hey, at least you can't say he was boring.
Oh no, certainly not boring. That would have been that's a fun story to tell though. Like, if they were.
And it was.
Yeah.
It was a fun story to
That's
tell.
a fun story to tell now, and that's a fun story to tell like if you were still together. Like, haha,
Yeah.
the first time we had sex, like my leg flew off. Like, that's so wild.
That sentence is crazy.
It's crazy. So
Oh
funny
my
though.
God.
Like, I'm glad the guy seemed to have a sense of humor about it. Like,
Oh,
that
he
seems
seemed cool.
seemed
for
like the
sure.
vibe. Oh, that's good for him. Jumping out the window.
Legless.
Like,
nonetheless.
legless, yeah. Like, without any prosthetics on. Like,
I guess you gotta land on your hands because like I can't imagine trying to land on your knee nubs.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know the physics of that. But yeah.
Or
that's
maybe like
interesting.
that tuck and roll, like land on your shoulder and
Maybe, yeah. And then like
Break
how
that
high was
fall.
the window?
yeah, we
Like,
don't know.
Because if it was really high, I'd be a little
I imagine
worried.
one story. Any more than
Yeah.
that, like now you're getting into serious
No.
injury territory.
I mean, you already lost your legs, my guy. Do you want to break your arm? Like, I don't know about that.
Oh, that's how it ends. Well, now he has no arms.
No! What did you run into? A lawnmower?
Oh, oh, this
This
poor
poor
guy.
man. It's not good.
It's like, you remember that episode of SpongeBob of that guy who just like every morning I break my arms and every night I break my legs.
That's awful.
Well, he was a scam artist.
Yeah,
he
he
wasn't
was-
actually.
yeah.
His thing wasn't. He wasn't
He
actually
wasn't
broken.
real, but like, yeah, I remember that. I remember like watching that episode when I was a kid and being like, wow, this episode's really unhinged. Like, just as a kid being like, that's a wild thing for a cartoon to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
yeah.
It's
I wonder
crazy.
how he's doing. Hope he's doing well.
Yeah, yeah. That's funny how that's kind of how she ended it too.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Oh, he's doing good. What a
Alright.
story.
This next TikTok is called Twilight Jeopardy, and
A
so
novel.
Twilight was a category on Jeopardy, and I'm going to
Oh, this is legit. Okay.
legit, yeah.
Oh wow.
So I'm going to pause it once. Wait, is this Alex Trebek still? Because then I guess it would have been a long time ago.
I mean, Twilight was published a while ago.
No, I know, but like if it's Alex Trebek hosting,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it was
yeah.
a while ago. I'm gonna pause when they're done reading the question, and then you can try to answer.
Okay.
They're easy.
They're easy.
Well, one I didn't know,
Oh, okay.
but you have a good shot of knowing.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
We'll see.
Twilight, the novel.
I'll take Twilight the novel for 200.
Twilight the novel.
While Bella finds the smell of this nauseating, to the vampires it's intoxicating.
Blood.
Will,
What is blood?
blood, yes.
Twilight 600.
By researching the rainiest places in the United States, Stephanie Meyer came up with this tiny town to set her
Forks.
story. Rachel,
What is Forks, Washington?
right.
Twilight 800.
Edward. At least his name was partly inspired by Edward Rochester in this author's Jane Eyre.
Oh,
This is the one. This is the one I didn't know.
yeah. It's Jane Eyre, so it's oh god. I know I know Jane Eyre. I'd forget the.
Oh, by the way, let's mention we're big Twilight fans.
Oh yeah, we are big Twilight fans.
I understand it's problematic. Yeah. I get it. Imprinting on a baby bad. I get it. But I still love it.
Yes, that's fair. Yes.
Edward. At least his name was partly inspired by Edward Rochester in this author's Jane Eyre. Rachel?
It was Charlotte Bronte.
Yeah, Charlotte
Correct.
Bronte. There we go.
I don't know who that is. or
Charlotte
what that
Bronte.
is.
I've never actually read Jane Eyre, so like I don't really. I know Jane Eyre the book. And I know Charlotte Bronte, but like I'm not extensive in like any of her writing.
That's fine.
I don't really
Twilight
know.
1,000.
Driving home with Edward one day, Bella is surprised to hear him listening to this piece of music by Debussy.
Debussy.
The Bussy.
Claire de Lune.
Claire de Lune.
Yeah.
Will.
What is Claire de Lune?
Claire de Lune for $1,000. Right. Twilight.
And that's that.
Oh wow, those were actually pretty easy. Yeah. Not too bad.
Except for that one. I just didn't know that one.
Yeah. Like I knew the book, I didn't know the writer. I'm just like, like that name does ring a bell, but I've never actually read Jane Eyre.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is all I have for us for this episode.
Okay.
Anything you wanted to add before we sort of close it out?
No, I think I'm okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So, guys, that is going to do it for us for this episode. Thank you so much for listening with us, joining us. If you don't want the party to end, consider joining us over on Patreon, where we do extra content and record for a few extra minutes after the episode ends. Or if you'd rather, you can just buy us a coffee. You know we love coffee. At buymeacoffee.com/nuance AF pod. But if you want a free way to support, consider subscribing to us on YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs so that we can monetize the channel. Again, any and all revenue/contributions will go towards our wedding. You can find all our links in the description/show notes or at linktree/nuance AF pod. That is linktr.ee/nuance AF pod. Thank you so much for joining us and listening. And remember, you're not being too sensitive. You're being sensitive AF.